Hybrid is a product design and engineering studio located in Brooklyn, New York. The name of the company came from while we were traveling, and hybridization through consumerism and the integration of cultures globally has been kind of happening for a while. But because of globalism, we've seen that products may end up in different countries with different labels, but have a sort of an identifier from a certain culture. And this occurred to us when we were in Morocco and we saw a Coca-Cola can with Arabic symbols on it. Hybridization is also kind of taking the best of different things and making something new. So that's actually where the name of the company came from. But we also collaborate in art, design, and engineering on projects. But internally, the two principals of the company, Gene and myself, we know that there are boundaries, and we'd like to cross those boundaries. At the same time, I don't consider myself a mechanical engineer, and I think some of the engineers we work with don't consider themselves industrial designers. So, there's a lot of respect, but there's also a lot of opportunities to cross over into those different camps. Currently, we're doing consumer electronic products for an intercom company, in which the intercom system is a complete installation as well as the interface design. Yeah. And we're also developing a couple products for startup companies. One is a toy, and one is a consumable. Sometimes our projects are used to get investment capital, but in the end, what we provide is a holistic package in which it might start from scratch, and we might do material research, costing, and then the final engineering, prototyping, and the final engineering to deliver it to the factory through a liaison. Yeah, we do use digital tools, but I would say that as we progress as a company, a lot of our work is collaborative. So my personal history, I'm very interested in 3D development and modeling, but I use it personally less and less because my role in the company has become much more manager and supervisor of projects, and I rely heavily on outside contractors or independents to assist us with the development. I think that digital realm has two sides to it. One of the sides is obviously very positive. We can get things to market much quicker. We can do testing. We can get prototypes in a day. The other side of that is we can get prototypes in a day, and does not necessarily mean that they are correct. So it really kind of goes back to looking at the project and what are the positives that we need to address first, and to create the strategy for developing. And that kind of stops us from developing projects or products that are that in the end are not necessary or haven't answered actually the design brief as it was written. And so that's why I say there's a positive and negative to the availability of all the digital tools out there right now. Well, I know this might sound a little old-fashioned, but I also teach drawing to industrial design students, and I think drawing, just hand drawing, is an essential way to create concepts. So for me, the concept phase might be quick drawings and even 2D drawings that are scanned and developed in Photoshop or Illustrator, and I can export the 2D data to my engineer. And in a couple days he will have developed some of the surfaces, and I review those through online viewing tools. So it's much more fluid. I don't have to stand over his desk and see what he's doing or she's doing, and the responsibility, I guess, the onus of the project is shared by everybody, but it gives everybody much more empowerment to make decisions as the process goes.